Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful Valentine's Day with those that you love. And if you don't have anybody, maybe you can pet your dog or your cat, and that's okay too. Let's see, what can I say about Valentine's Day? I think it's a pretty cool day. I know that people get married around that time of the day, and I think it's special, and I think it's pretty cool. So I was thinking, what can we make for Valentine's Day? And I said, I've been really craving like Mediterranean food and some fish, and I said, why not make some paella? I haven't shown you how to make paella. So I have my stuff set up. As you see, I started cutting the end of the drumsticks because I don't want them in there. I found that the meat, the thigh meat, was pretty pricey. So I said, it was. I couldn't believe it. It was like twice as much as the drumsticks. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna break the ends off. I'm going to cut the ends off, and I'll just use the drumstick itself. So, and then I found a recipe, and I've been making paella. I've been making paella in my skillet. I would actually, when my Spanish rice was completely done, if I wanted to spruce up my Spanish rice, I just make a little bit of stock with and put some saffron in it, and then I just go ahead and put my my other vegetables in there. But we're gonna make this all from scratch, and hopefully I'll do it justice. And I thought, what a wonderful thing to make for Valentine's or any time of the year, really. And I thought I'd dress up for the occasion. So I found some hearts, and I found this apron. It was only $4 at the store. So I said, okay, I gotta do this thing. So anyway, I'm glad you're here with me, and let's get started. We're gonna heat up. Now this has already been seasoned. I found this at a store, and this has already been seasoned. My paella dish. I've never used it. I have used it, and it was a flop. So hopefully this time it's not going to be so much of a flop. So I'm going to wash my hands, which is what we do. And I'm going to re-season that. Oops, my towel fell. I'm going to re-season the my paella pan. And I got my music going, and or go to a movie, or you can cook like me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to season my seasoning pan like so. And what I did was I waited for it to heat up, and then I poured some of my my oil in there, which I use. It's a coconut and avocado blend. So, and I'm going to go ahead and season this pan. And then so I'm just kind of cleaning it up. And anytime you use it, please wash it out and re-season it. Okay. So I got my pan going. And I'm going to pour about a couple of tablespoons of, let's see. Couple of tablespoons, let that heat up. I'm going to turn it down for a minute. I'm going to come back over here and set in some of this stuff. What I have here is some, these are shrimp. These are clams. I have them in ice right now so they don't die on me. I've had a couple of them die on me already, which is not that good. So they like the cold. And then I have my sausage, and then I have my chicken, and that's what I'm going to brown my chicken first and foremost. So I saved one so I can show you how to just chop this thing off. I know, it'll ruin your knives, right? Anyways, but and so I have my chicken in there, and it's really convenient for me, so I can wash my hands in between to have the sink this close. And then I'm gonna get some salt. I'd say about a little bit. Should be in a shallow pan, but I'm just gonna shake some salt. It's a good teaspoon, not even a teaspoon, probably about half a teaspoon. And then I'm gonna use a little bit of pepper on there just to season it up. That probably wasn't, I'd probably say that's probably a 4. I'm just going to kind of mix that all up like so. Make this really quick. And then kind of put that in there and let that brown. Okay. I like a lot of pepper. Okay. Now I have some water here. I'm gonna have a glass of water in between. I poured myself a glass of wine, so someone said you should leave the wine alone while you're cooking. Really? I don't think so. Salud! The red wine. And what I want to do is just basically brown these babies. And then I have some sausage here. And this is hot Italian sausage. And usually it comes wrapped up. So what I'm going to do is just crumble that in there. And you just kind of, I want it kind of chunky. So I'm going to be removing all the meats and stuff. So I kind of want to get some fond in there. So some nice chicken fond. It'll be fun. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly wash my board. I don't have very many boards. And then I have some sanitation solution here. That I use. Make sure that's thoroughly rinsed, okay? And I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to take one of my little towels here. And just kind of put it underneath there so that I can there we go. A little chopper. Alrighty. Make sure you're on. You are. I can never tell if my camera's turned off. So just I want to get some of that. The meat flavor's in there. It's gonna be some good paella. Is that beautiful? Can you see? I'm going to see if I can lift this up a little bit. Yeah. So that's how you start your paella. Oh, ever since I started doing these videos, I've been called a lot of names, and I'm thinking, why am I so weird when someone gets a paycheck for over $150,000 a year for cussing and doing food, and I'm weird? Really? And it's usually the people that are close, that are supposed to be the closest to you, which is sad. Pathetically sad. So, misery loves company. So I said, you know what? I was almost going to give up cooking and doing these little video clips, and I said, I love it too much. It's too much fun for me. So why should I give up something that's fun? Never give up anything that's fun for you. I mean, I have been really disappointed in some people and some of the comments that are made, and it's not cool. So I said, you know what? I'm going to love myself today. I'm going to buy this thing that I actually bought it, took it back, and I said, no, you know what? I'm going to come back and I'm going to go get it and get it for myself. And then I found an old shirt that had my initial on it, Mary. And I said, huh, well, I'm going to use this and I'm just going to enjoy myself. And just do this and just enjoy. So that's almost done, and I'm going to be taking that out of the now I'm going to probably cover it. I got a big lid. I'm just going to cover it just so it can kind of steep a little bit. And what I have here is about, I'd say about a cup and a half of stock that I have left over from when I was making my stock, and I froze it and I de-thawed it, and it smells so good. And I didn't get the saffron, so I would actually be putting the saffron in the stock, but I don't have any, and saffron, it just takes it to a whole different level. So if you can afford it and you can purchase it, go for it. I mean, it's the gold of spices, so it's very pricey and it's expensive, but when I get it, if I get it at a good deal, oh, I'm so excited and happy. But I couldn't find it at a good deal right now, so I said, okay, that's not going to work. So I'm going to start pulling out the sausage. I might need to cook just a little bit longer. This is all organic. I like shopping organic as much as possible. I know it's a little pricey, but for me it's worth it. So what I'm going to do, remove the sausage. Yeah? Put a little I don't want it to burn. That should be heating up. And what I found this great, there were some samples, here it is. There was some samples of some lady who just put some packages together, and I found a tomato roasted pepper soup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it up in there. Plus, that's going to be, so I'd say that's about 4 cups. So the rice, it's a Robio rice. It's an Italian rice. I rinsed it out and I let it dry. And I like rinsing out my rice. And it was a good quality rice, but I like rinsing it out. And then I'm going to put a little bit more. So the rice is 2-to-1. I would say I'll put a little bit more of that in there. I would say that that's about 6-7 cups. Who can measure it? We're doing this together, so. I kind of eyeball things, so I hope you don't mind. So, here we go. I'm going to lower that again. Now I'm going to start chopping up my onions. These have been rinsed. I like rinsing my onions. I like rinsing them out. And hopefully this doesn't fall. Don't need to see. And I'm just going to rough chop these things. Alrighty. That's about a medium dice. About a whole onion altogether. Well, small, but I'd say that's like a medium onion. My news is California is a little bit where I'm at. It has a lot of allergies out here, so excuse me. And I'm going to put that there. Wash my hands again. So, okay. I'm going to take these. See how they're starting to caramelize? Oh, yeah. The chicken. You want that chicken in there. And you can use rabbit as well. I actually found some rabbit in a store. I'm thinking about making a rabbit meal, which is going to be nice. And yeah, I like rabbit. My mom used to make it. So what I was told, the original paella is made out of rabbit. So I guess by the time it got over here, it turned into chicken. I don't know. But this is the way I make it. And I'm going to pull these out. And what's going to happen is they're going to finish cooking. See, they're nice and caramelized. I wanted you to see that. That they're nice and caramelized. And they're going to cook in the rest of the rice. So I have some extra virgin olive oil. That's what I'm going to use. Oh, about a good tablespoon. And I'll put some more of my coconut blend avocado oil. Another tablespoon. And then, that's about a couple tablespoons. And I don't know why this won't. I have so many cords here. Probably not good. So I have like about, I'd say that's about a good pound and a half. It's about a couple, about 4 cups, 3 cups, 3.5 cups. So I'm going to go ahead and fry my rice. And let's see. It's almost like making Spanish rice. So I want that rice coated with the oil. Not too oily though. And then I'm kind of, pulling from the bottom, slightly scraping the bottom so that fond can get in that rice. And then I'm going to continue to chop. That's an onion. And then I have some garlic. I'm going to chop some garlic here. I'm going to put my meats together here. And, yeah. I remember I used to cater paella, but I catered it in large, when I had my catering business, about 20 years ago, I catered it in large pans, which is pretty nice. Okay, so this is going to be on my YouTube channel. I'm going to try to, hate to do this, but I'm going to try to get off of Facebook because I found that Facebook can become a little controversial. Only because it's not Facebook itself. It's sadly, it's the people on Facebook, and it's just too much. And for me, and it kind of takes away, I think it takes away from me and my life. So I decided, I'm going through withdrawals right now. I love Facebook to communicate with people, but I don't think it should be shared. A lot of information should be shared on there, and that's what I've learned. And I found myself getting caught up in it. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit, and I know a lot of people are. And I noticed that it's a lot of young people, and then people call each other names, and then they're cussing at each other, and it's sad. So I decided I'm going to start weaning myself off a bit, and hopefully just kind of stick with, doing my food, my cooking. Where are my glasses? Okay. These are actually my computer glasses, though. I got a couple of crispy kernels there. I wasn't paying attention. It's okay. Just kind of scoop it out. And anytime you burn your rice, don't freak out. Just kind of scoop it out. It's okay. Don't get panicked. Don't freak out. And then I find out that this might be too a little bit too dry, so I'm going to add a little bit more oil in there. And I like using the extra virgin olive oil because it just gives it a whole different flavor. And you got to get those burnt ones because it looked funny. It looked like something else. You don't want them in there. Alrighty. So, I There you go. I'm going to lower that. Then I'm going to add my onions in there, like so. There you go. Beautiful onions. That's starting to boil up. I'm going to lower it. Actually, I'm going to turn it off because I don't want it evaporating. In the meantime, I'm going to open up some Sauvignon Blanc. I want to put some wine in it. And like I said, if you can find yourself some saffron, that's a good yeah, I'll put wine in it. Oops. Alright. I want to make sure it's gonna doesn't want to turn on. Well, I don't know why it doesn't want to turn on, so I'm going to give it a rest here. Beautiful. So, well, that is, I'm going to put some, that's, you seen about 3 or 4 cloves. Pull the burnt ones out. You want to take the burnt ones out, okay? Alrighty. Here it is. I'll be right back. I have a small space, so sometimes, good, you're still recording. Sometimes it gets really cloudy in my little place here, so I have to open up the windows. Okay. Alrighty. So I like the person that told me, be yourself, Mary. I mean, I've had some people calling me names. I couldn't believe it. So I'm going to be myself. I mean, I don't hear anybody calling, you know, other people names when they're sitting up there cussing, carrying on. I don't hear that. So anyway. So this is a little bit of, hey, and I'm not knocking. Hey, that's your program. I'm not knocking it. I'm, whatever, floats your boat. That's you. I have my moments too. So these are shallots. I'm going to put